This is the dedication to my unpublished novel, The Mask of Tim Kimble. It's dedicated to my lifelong best friend, Gavino Barrera. I found myself in a very unusual position, being kicked out of the mainstream English class of Mr. Adams. I walked down the extended vestibule off the main hallway of the horseshoe-shaped annex building. I crept through the door and was met with mostly upperclassmen yelling at me, questioning me, and intimidating me. I handed my paperwork to Mrs. Horse as my eyes darted around the room for an open seat. She asked why I was transferring so late in the semester while snatching my paperwork out of my hand. I told her the quick version and heard a loud snicker and hand clap behind me. There was one guy sitting back in the corner next to an open window. He was leaning back with his feet up on the seat in front of him as he smoked a cigarette out the window. He briefly turned his attention toward the front of the room and shouted at me that he was comfortable and I could sit on the floor. Another guy slid his foot in the middle of the aisle as I turned back to an open desk. Ladies were laughing, Mrs. Horse was telling them to cut it out, and the low hum of the remaining students taunting me resonated throughout the concrete block room. A voice elevated over the chaos and captured the attention. It was a short, stocky Hispanic guy with a distinct chuckle. The room seemed to respect him and instantly hushed themselves. I stepped over the disdain from the followers as the guy shoved his feet off the seat. He told me his name was Gavino and that my story was hilarious. He took me under his wing and made sure that I handled my schoolwork after failing freshman year. He concentrated on training for track and cross country by creating a class named Jogging and Fitness. He eventually advised me to run with the college teams after being kicked off the team myself my senior year. He was also onto something because I was offered a full-ride scholarship the following fall. He taught me how to take extended lunches from high school, every time excused with a hall pass. He trained and ran in my second 40-mile relay race from Texas to Kansas, and we won. He accepted the role of godfather to my firstborn son. He prevented me from being beat up by an upset brother of my girlfriend Lacey Dighton. He kept sticky hands from stealing from me or strong-arm robbing me when we were in the secret business together. He was a perfect fit for best man at my wedding. Government agents, prison, rumors, and egos couldn't separate our friendship. I never badmouthed him, stole, snitched, or took advantage of him like most everyone else. To a lifelong best friend, thank you for your unwavering support throughout my life, whether deserved or not.